Hey, it is Joshua from Interact. Welcome to another edition of Unprovoked. This is the series where we look at cool B2B SaaS products that are out in the world, and we evaluate their user onboarding experience. And we do this based on our 29-point checklist that involves acquisition, activation, retention, and revenue. So let's go ahead and check out statuscake. I don't know much about statuscake, so I'm going to first look at the homepage and see if I can understand the job to be done here. What brought me here? What would bring people here? Have other people used it? Do the images reinforce a clear job to be done and value proposition? I'm going to look at the H1 and H2 and see if there's any storytelling elements like a case study or a testimonial. So let's go ahead and take a look here. This homepage, website monitoring. Okay. My job to be done is monitor my website. That's really clear. And the value proposition is, it makes it really easy. Statuscake. Love the continuation of the food metaphor. Even through the imagery. Here's the value proposition is stay online, drive revenue, and keep ahead of the competition. We've got you. I'm looking at two things when I look at a headline hero section. I'm looking at risk mitigation language, and I'm looking at switching, how hard it is for me to switch. Let's take a look at that. Trusted by 120,000 customers, including Com and IBM, who I immediately recognize. Okay, there's my risk mitigation, and so is Monitor Now for free. What I don't know is how hard or easy it's going to be, switching costs. So that could be an opportunity to add here, like get started in 2 minutes or however long. Let's see how long it does take me to get started. I'm going to take a look real quick at the pricing page. Now the intuition I'm getting here is, and I don't like this orphan here, but that's okay. Not ready to chat with you, but thank you for the offer. Take a 7-day free trial with any plan. No credit card required. Great. It keeps the toggle on annual. That's good. And it looks like it is a freemium. There is a freemium starting at 0 here, and we have 2 more plans going all the way up to $67. Easy to compare, good FAQs. Okay. Risk mitigation language, check. Here and here, risk mitigation. Is it clear what and how to sign up? Yes, absolutely. It looks like I could actually sign up for any one of these plans and get 7 days for free. And FAQs do exist. So this overall is a great pricing page. I don't understand the cactus going into a hole or something. This this image does not make sense to me. Maybe I'm not creative. I don't see a cake. I don't quite get it. If I could make a suggestion, like I definitely think there's an ethos here with this kind of style of illustration. And this looks like someone falling while holding a cake. That's maybe okay, but this one on the pricing page does not make any sense to me. But maybe I'm just not creative enough. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to click on this one up here. Monitor Now for free, and let's go ahead and see how easy 3 steps it is to create an account. So let's go ahead and do that, and it is activating my account as we speak. Whoa, here I am. Okay, the account was immediately created, so check mark there. Very fast to create an account. But again, maybe an opportunity to slow it down a little bit and qualify the to qualify in order to know later on who's sticking around, who upgrades. Can we determine some kind of segmentation criteria that could help scale the business later on? Okay, we have a few things here. One, I'm in a free trial and I can try any one of these layers. That's cool. We have sent a verification email. Okay, I probably need to verify that. And then we have this status is up. How does it know my status is up? Like, is it really that easy? I guess it is. This is amazing. The value that I got was instantaneous. So I was promised the ability to monitor my website. I don't know how this drives revenue, but I can see having a website could keep you ahead of the competition if the competition's websites were going down all the time. So let me see if that promise of value is going to be realized here. So it seems like all you have to do is put in a URL and it tests it. So now we're kind of going into activation, right? So these are my first expectations, my first experiences. Is there a walkthrough or a checklist? Am I taken around a little bit? Not really. It's sort of given that this maybe is simple enough, but 100% uptime and the status is green. I don't know what code 200 is. I'm not sure what these other parts of the app do. So there really is no walkthrough. There is no checklist. But again, it may be simple enough to not require one. However, I don't know the product, so maybe there's a lot that I'm missing here. I'm delivered the value, I believe, almost right away. However, again, I'm just not sure how I'm staying ahead of the competition or driving revenue with this. It looks like it's just monitoring my uptime, which is great, but what about all that other stuff that I was promised? I'm not sure. And then how will I be alerted? Will I be texted or emailed if something goes wrong? If something goes wrong, do I have recourse to fix it? I'm not really sure what a push test is. Page speed, yes, that's interesting, but again, it's not why I signed up. I signed up for monitoring and to be alerted and to have peace of mind. So I think for me, I'd really want to be assured that were something to have gone wrong with our website, I think I want to be assured if something were to have gone wrong with a website, I do want that peace of mind. And to be sort of assured, we've got this monitored, and if anything goes wrong, we're going to let you know. I think that would be a really good way to get this person onboarded and that promise value realized. And let me show you the first welcome email I got, which is a threshold alert. Okay, so the first email I got was a threshold alert. Actually, it was a verification of the email address. Looks like the load time is very slow. Okay, I mean, that's valuable. Our load time is very slow. But again, like maybe an initial email that could say, hey, we're keeping an eye on your URL, and if anything goes wrong, we'll let you know. Could be a great welcome email for this person. Okay. I also like that it's very easy for me to try the higher plans, but there are a lot of sales messages on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the chat. That was another sales message, 7. So it does feel, yes, I know that when you have a freemium product, you do need to drive towards subscription. However, I think that drive should be maybe consistent. So upgrade and say 15% really isn't consistent when I haven't even tried these higher levels yet. Maybe pop this in a little bit later. If I offering someone a discount before they've even understood the value might be a little bit aggressive. Maybe save the discount for later. Okay, now we're going to talk about retention. Questions I ask myself here are, can I see myself using this product on a regular basis? And can I see myself using this as part of a daily workflow or weekly workflow? This is a difficult product because this is really like insurance. You notice when it's not around, or you notice it when you need it. And then if your website is good, you're probably not spending too much time here. And I suspect part of their product strategy is to create reasons to get someone to log back in. And maybe that's what these tests are, or these reports might be. Or maybe the ability to have a status page that you can publish, where you can kind of embed yourself deeper into their product ecosystem. So could I use it every day? Probably not, but would I be happy that I have it? Yes, I think from the perspective of an insurance, definitely. And the fact that it's freemium, and I'm probably not going to hit my head on the ceilings here for these larger packages. I'd probably keep it. So I think it passes that test. Revenue, we talked about that. I don't see a countdown of how many days are left on my trial. I don't know if tomorrow this is going to say 7-day trial, and then 6-day trial, and then 5-day trial. I don't know if that's going to count down. I think that would be good to do that. I'm not sure what kind of emails I'm going to get either as a result of this trial. But I think consistency in the messaging here could probably be good. I like being able to see the features I don't have access to, but I would like to see why I would want to access them. I'm not sure what a bulk inserted, bulk update are. So maybe kind of a tooltip here that might tell me why I should upgrade and so forth. It's good to know that I do have the option to upgrade, of course. So that's my overall impressions of statuscake. That if I could make any short-term suggestions that could increase their conversion rates to subscription, it could be just a little walkthrough, just a little welcome, and let me show you the most important things around here. 2 would be an email or a note that says, we've got you. If anything goes wrong, we'll let you know right away. And then 3 reasons to do these upgrades within the product itself. All right, that's my review. Hopefully that's helpful. You can apply some of these principles to your own product. And if so, please let us know in the comments below. Cheers.